Hello, I'm Miss Nessa from the Vernon Area Public Library. I'm here today to talk to you about eighth grade books for the month of November. The first book I have for us is a historical fiction set in Soviet Russia in 1986. This book is called The Blackbird Girls. It's by Anne Blankman. This story follows two young girls who build a friendship over a traumatic event that happens in their hometown near Chernobyl. Valentina and Oksana are not friends. In fact, Oksana bullies Valentina all the time for being different. One day, the girls look up at the reddening sky and realize something is terribly wrong, especially when their fathers don't come home from the power plant the morning the sky turned red. This is a real thing that happened back in the 80s. The Chernobyl power plant, nuclear power plant exploded. This was a very deadly incident, and it didn't happen that long ago. When the explosion happened, the government told the town and the people surrounding it that there was nothing to worry about. They kept people from evacuating in large masses by only allowing a certain amount of tickets to be sold per person. Valentina and Oksana are forced to travel together to safety. Oksana is not pleased to be traveling with the likes of Valentina and her family. The themes of this book are anti-Semitism. Yes, just a little bit though, but yes, even in the 80s, this happened. Government cover-ups, nuclear disaster, friendship, family, and love. This is our author, Anne Blankman. She has won quite a few awards for her books: the National Jewish Book Award, a Sidney Taylor Honor, an ALA Notable, a New York Public Library Best Children's Book of the Year, and Kirkus Best Children's Book of the Year as well. The second book I have for us is called Six Crimson Cranes. It's by Elizabeth Lim. This book's theme is keeping quiet. Could you stay silent to save your brothers? This book is a fantasy book that has a lot of fairy tale-like themes in it. Our main character, her name is Shiori. She has 6 older brothers, and as a princess, she must marry a suitor. In her case, this suitor was picked off for her long ago. She's not your typical princess, though, and she is not happy with the idea of being forced into marriage. So, since Shiori isn't our typical princess, she has a bit of a secret. She can do magic. Magic in her kingdom is forbidden, though, because it has been known to corrupt the best of people. But Shiori sees the beauty in it. She brought a paper crane to life, and the day she's supposed to meet her betrothed, that crane decided to fly away towards the pond. Shiori runs after the fragile thing, and this leads poor Shiori to sink into the bottom of the pond that's near her house. As she's sinking, she sees a dragon, which are no longer supposed to be in existence in her kingdom. So you should take a read at that, figure out what's going to happen to Shiori. Is she going to marry that person? What's going to happen? As she comes out of the pond, her stepmother, a lot of things happen, and her stepmother curses her. So you have to figure out what happens with that curse. Our author, Elizabeth Lim, is a New York Times and USA Today bestseller. This book is a duology, which means it will be a 2-parter book. The second book will be coming out next year at some time. There is no title quite yet, but keep your eyes open if you really like the first one. The themes in Six Crimson Cranes are fantasy, mystery, adventure, family, and friendship. So these are our 2 books I have for us: The Blackbird Girls, which is a historical fiction, and Six Crimson Cranes, which is a fantasy book. So those are just a couple of our favorite books for 8th graders at the Vernon Area Public Library. For more information about these books and how you can put them on hold with your Vernon Area Library card, you can contact us by phone, email, or even messaging. If you have a library card from another library, you can contact them to see if these titles are available there too. You can find other great book recommendations for your grade and more using the links in the description below. Take care.